Okay, so Netflix just announced this new show, and it is an animated show about the, I guess, Asian American plight. And I gotta tell you, maybe it's a Netflix thing, maybe it's the writers of this show. It looks absolutely horrible, so let's read this. Dang. A new adult animated series premieres September 8th, starring Andrew Law, Poppy Liu, and Stephanie, I'm not sure how to say this, Hishu. Siblings Andrew and Inuse living out of their fun, messy dreams in New York City until their worst nightmare comes true. Their high-achieving sister Ruthie wants to hang out. All right, so if you've seen this, this is not race war shit, okay? This is a bad show. Let's take a look at the trailer here, because this is what Netflix is spending their money on. Let's just see what they're producing, if it's even worth it, because mind you, they're taking off shows and movies that people actually want to watch, and so this is what you're getting in place. Keep this in mind as you have your $8 to $20 a month siphoned from your checking account from Netflix. This is what you're getting in return. Let's take a look. This is the new show that they're releasing.
Hi, Mom.
Dad. Isn't it great how all 3 of your children are succeeding in New York?
One succeeding, 2 also around.
I'll take it.
What do you guys do for fun?
Mostly drugs. Tonight we're trying the pink ones. They're either Benadryl or the pills they give dogs for surgery. I don't feel anything. Must be Benadryl.
So in case you guys don't get the joke, he fell over at the really coincidental timing of him saying that he didn't feel anything. This was really funny and great comedic timing from the writers. Good stuff. I will be watching.
Nope. Dog pills! My therapist says I'm a narcissist, but I think that's just because she's into me.
Oh my god. Why do all these trailers do that thing with the music where they have it play and then they mute it on the punchline to try to give the punchline more punch? But the punchline sucks! Like, listen to this.
My therapist says I'm a narcissist, but I think that's just because she's into me.
Like, you see what I'm talking about? My therapist says I'm a narcissist, mute sound because she's into me, and the punchline is that, I don't know, like, what is it, like LMAO, lesbian, possibly? I don't know. Is there a joke here? I'm not quite sure. But anyway, a few things off the rip, right? We have the horrible trait of muting all sound whenever there's a punchline delivered, especially when the punchline is like some millennial coded shit. You have this style of adult animation where they really just summarize and reduce adulthood to like having the freedom to fucking ruin your life. Real adulthood is like having responsibilities and balancing your work life. But these shows that they make, I can't explain it. It's like they're all trying to be what Rick and Morty is, like at least in some ways, but they fail miserably, right? And so all it is it's like, look at these man children who have no idea how to be adults and they're like doing drugs and fucking up their lives. The joke is that she has purple hair and piercings, so she's obviously a lesbian, and that isn't funny to anybody. Nobody. Netflix sees us as goys for sure. They must, because they think we're watching this shit. Holy shit. See, it works when it's actually funny. I don't even know, like, even the trailers for stand-up comedy that I see that do this, I think it's lazy. I think that if you're making a trailer for something, generally you shouldn't have to do, like, sensory manipulation where you mute certain things and you emphasize certain things in order to, like, farm a laugh. You should just get the laugh as a result of the jokes. But anyway, yeah, it's, oh, we're doing dog pills. We're taking dog pill drugs. Okay, because you're not supposed to. Is that the joke? And I think that, like, the double irony is that, like, the Asian stereotype is they're focused and hardworking, and I guess it's like, oh, yeah, my adolescent years were full of math tests and pressure from my parents to be the best, and now that I'm an adult and that pressure is gone, I take dog medicine. That's the irony, is like I was expected to be this perfect person, and now I'm a giant fuck-up.
My therapist says I'm a narcissist, but I think that's just because she's into me.
Be cool, be normal, say something cool as you leave. I love you. Oh, I'm okay.
It's just awful writing. Who is this guy? Like, he wants to say something cool because the guy behind the counter at the gas station is vaguely Latinx or something. And he's like, what the fuck is going on here?
Let's go! Guys, I have something I need to tell you. Warren and I are getting a divorce. I cheated on him and I'm pregnant. My life is over!
We're not some perfect family. We're screw-ups.
No, I'm not. I am still better than you.
You ruined your life because you got too horny. That is absolutely something we would do. Guess you're one of us now, you stupid pregnant bitch!
No one talks like that. Nobody has ever said those words in that order for any reason. And then they give, like, what even is this? Like, they gave her the anime eyes, but for what? Like, this is just a random choice that they made that adds nothing to the context of the scene.
Pregnant bitch!
Like, what? It's so fucking weird and awkward.
That is absolutely absolutely something we would do. Guess you're one of us now, you stupid pregnant bitch!
I don't know. It's like profanity equals funny or something. Like, oh, we're adults and we ruin our lives and we say the fuck word and we're saying it a lot and we emphasize when we say it because growing up we couldn't say the fuck word or something like that.
One of us! One of us!
Just hold on a second. What could possibly be the reason to have a scene like this in a show? This guy's showing his asshole to some random person or something, and he gets caught doing it, and now he's trying to pull his pants up because he didn't, I don't know, like what? This is gay. This is gay as fuck, and it's like not even passable gay. It's just unbelievably in your face, completely trash gay shit.
Hey, whatever you need, I'll be there for you.
Kiss her! Kiss her! Kiss her!
Ew! He's my brother!
Huh. Don't you hate when that happens? When you're at the airport and, you know, a crowd of people just start chanting to make out. I hate when that happens. I hate when this happens.
Boo.
Jesus, only on Netflix. Like, you have to have Netflix or else you're gonna miss this. What a disaster. At least they're confining it. They're quarantining it to Netflix. That's actually a good thing. If I go on HBO to watch Sopranos, this won't be hoisted at me on the front page, which is a good thing. Let's read the replies because you guys have to see I'm not the only one who thinks this is a complete waste of money. Calling for a complete shutdown on Asian American writing until we can figure out what the hell is going on. This is ratioed the initial post, by the way. And this is generally, so let me read this to you. This is kind of what people are saying about this. They think that it's like a trope that's been done to death, right? So this is East Asian cinema. So this is like, you know, Asian cinema in Asia. A government official helps a female prisoner escape with the hopes of infiltrating her rebel group but ends up falling in love. A business executive is ruined when blackmailers kidnap his chauffeur's son by mistake. A working class family scams their way into the lives of a wealthy couple. A samurai asks to commit suicide in the courtyard of a local lord who suspects his motives. Right? And then there's this really big lizard, so I think that's Godzilla. They show you the Asian American cinema, and it says, there's this mom, and she's bad. We call it bad mom. So it's kind of like, I guess, because the Tiger parents were strict, and now that they're adults, they have the freedom to do their own thing, that they hold this, like, resentment for their parents. And it's all these shows about how they resent their parents, and it's just been so done to death. And I agree, like, we've all seen this trope across different media, where it's like, oh, yeah, we're like the Asian people in the show, and we don't like our parents because they were strict. That's literally it. This is like, I'm not trying to generalize this to all Asians, but it is a trope that you definitely see time and time again, okay? I love Asian people. Let me just clear that up, if that even had to be cleared. If you needed that to be cleared up, then you're kind of the problem. But this is Asians when you tell them to make anything other than cuck porn. Okay. I don't know what this. Okay. Disavow, study fantasies, and disappointing their parents. All right. Okay. Well, anyway, a show for Asian women who shit on white men all day while dating a white man. I think that's big mouth for Asians. That's a good point. Yeah. It's literally like the Why You Know Doctor. Like, this is the face of Why You Know Doctor. Why You Know Lawyer. And they're FaceTiming, right? It's just
Isn't
like,
it great
presumably they're in a different country. They're in New York or a different state, right? It's just...
how all 3 of your children are succeeding in New York?
And it's like, we're great because we're succeeding, but we're not succeeding, and we're doing drugs, and our lives are disasters, and it's so funny, and look at us, we're so fucked up, and it's not like this was the trajectory of our lives because we were raised in a loving household with strict parents who wanted us to do stuff. And yeah, I mean, listen, at the end of the day, this is emblematic. This is not like, this itself is a problem, but it's not the problem. This has a bunch of traits from other shit that we all don't like. Everything you don't like about Big Mouth, the Velma Scooby-Doo remake, all of these shows, if you could make like an infinity Venn diagram where there's overlaps on everything, this would be kind of in the middle of it, right? Because on the top of it, like Scooby-Doo would take a little bit from that, the other show would take a little bit of that. Like every show that sucks has a little bit of this, and this has a little bit of every show that has parts of it that suck. If that makes sense, right? Yeah, a part of me is like, do I want to waste my time hate watching this when this drops? Probably not. I've gotten to the point where I don't actually find doing things that I hate to be all that enjoyable, even if I'm doing it ironically. Like, you know, this whole thing I used to be into of watching shows and engaging with media that I don't like just to see how bad it truly is did not benefit my life at all. So I'm not going to watch this. I think if you want to, you know, renew your Netflix subscription, just be on the lookout. They might try to jam this down your throat. So make sure to avoid at all costs. It's highly toxic. But yeah, man, this is crazy, dude. 20 million views on this. I'm not sure. I'm really not sure what they're thinking. It's just sad because, you know, just give me me 1/10 of the budget that Netflix has to produce shit like this, and I'll make an absolute fucking banger. And I feel like this is more proof that the YouTubers infiltrating Hollywood need to do this for the betterment of entertainment. Like, you look at the guys who made Obsession and The Backrooms, and not that there's too much overlap between that and then this show, but if more YouTubers can do what they did, maybe these studios will think twice before pushing out some fucking shit like this. Being a degenerate is so funny, LMAO. Well, like, again, let's not act like degeneracy in, like, shows and movies can't be funny. Like, oh, an alcoholic or a drug addict. Like, they can be funny characters, right? Like, The Wolf of Wall Street, that's, like, good, but it's just, there's a way to do it, you know, where it's like, you have to actually be a degenerate. Like, you can't be LARPing as a degenerate. Like, you can't write in a character. I can't explain it. Like, that character that we saw in the trailer who is doing the Benadryl thing, that guy's not smoking crack or doing meth, right? I can't explain it. Do you know what I mean? When it's everybody in the show? Yeah, exactly. And it's like, I think in order to do the degenerate character properly, you have to make the degenerate somewhat charming. Generally, like, you look at a person like this and they're kind of detestable, but you have to find a way to make them likable because they're not likable by default. And a lot of these shows fail at that.